Howdy. Happy Thursday, Thursday the 14th. Thursday the 14th. Hope everyone is doing as good as can possibly be at a time like this. I come to you as always as CP. Got a bit of a surprise. Not too much of a surprise. I was warned that something was coming via the Amazon link that I have out in the wild, and so I have it. I did not look inside it. I gotta make sure I'm holding the right side. It's here. The note was sent via email. What's up, Tim? All right, so I guess I'll look at it first, and then it is just one of the guys. I didn't know this was out yet. That's fucking awesome. PG-13. All right, so that's awesome. Thanks, Michael. Yeah. All right, so let me read the accompanying note that was in an email. Hey CP, it's great that this movie is on your Amazon list because it is the first thing I thought of while you were interviewing Dice Roland. Really? And I know, caps there, I know you don't have it because it was just released this Tuesday. Yes. Okay, so this Tuesday it came out. I know you have a ton of things to do with all your projects and series. In parentheses, it says, I love WWLT, by the way. See? Everybody likes different things that I do. Nobody likes one solid thing. There's fans of this, there's fans of that, there's whatever. But maybe can you make this into content somehow? Well, technically I just did. Or see if a watch along is possible. You've got a ton of supporters, dude. Just keep making great videos and we'll get you stuff to cover. This too shall pass. Thanks for all the laughs. Thank you. Thank you very much. This is, I mean, obviously this is something, I keep hitting the fucking mic. Obviously this, it's something I wanted because it's on my Amazon list. Kind of fired up actually. Could have sent a food gift card, but massively appreciated regardless. Thank you. Whether or not I'm making it to content, what I don't wait, hold on. It's great that this movie's on your Amazon list because it's the first thing I thought of while you were interviewing Dice Roland. Because she dresses like a boy and goes to school? It's sort of, this is like an outdated, I mean, I guess I think I see what you're seeing, but this is such a, they can't make this movie today. There's no way they'd be able to make this movie today. So for those of you who don't know, a girl in college gets denied some sort of journalism course or something, or was she in college, or she was working at the newspaper. She had some article or whatever that was denied, And then what she decided to do was she said, I'll show them. I'll go undercover as a member of the opposite sex just to let people know what it's like to be a boy, because she was being held down as a woman at her job. I'm pretty sure it's a job. And then she cut her hair and posed as a boy in high school, the one that her brother went to. And sure, hijinks ensue. And then you see her boobs at the end, and that's a big thing that I remember, because this is PG-13, so you get full clearance on these when you're a kid. I remember this being one of those. Whoa, there's boobs in this movie, and I'm allowed to see it. But yeah, that was a big thing. It was on cable a lot, and I hated the cable version because they certainly didn't show the boob part. Let me let me catch up. What's up, Mary? Mary, Cody has spoken to me. I wish you had gotten in touch with me. That was very nice of you. Thank you. My email address is attached to this, but thank you all the same. It is the Seep. Doing good. How about you? I just got one of my favorite childhood titty movies. I don't know. That reminds somebody of my interview with Dice. Time for a cold one. What's up, sexy monkey? Working now. I no longer do unboxings. The thrill is gone, if there ever was there. Yay, let's go. I just rewatched that. Great, but can't be made today. Absolutely. There's no way they can make this movie today. There's zero chance that first of all, it wasn't that big a deal back then. Like it was a puff piece of a movie, but people would get offended at the mere notion of this. And the odd thing is it's kind of a today, like the whole Me Too thing is baked into this movie. She goes and proves her point that she could be a journalist and falls for a teenager. Damn it, no, maybe not. Sounds like a little tootsie. Enjoy the movie. You're reading too much into this. Oh, I have seen the movie, Trini. I quite enjoy this movie. As a matter of fact, technically I've been recommended it, so I might be able to swap and put that in the new marathon. Isn't She's the Man basically a remake of Just One of the Guys? That could be argued. When I was a kid, PG movies had boobs. That was the day. Yeah, I seem to think. Yeah, especially towards like the late 80s, early 90s. What's up, Tom? I'm offended that people are offended by what they're offended by these days. Get a sense of humor. Well, I cannot agree with you more. Hi. Okay, so I'm caught up. Yeah. So, how do I recommend this to somebody? Well, I'll probably put this on my maybe I'll put this on because what else I was going to do today is Me Too. What about him too? I want all that smoke. um, yeah, so this is open. I might watch this for my reimagining of the 2020 24-hour marathon. And maybe you can call your uncle, or uh, I don't know. I don't know what the price is on this. It's day one, so I would assume it's like $15, $20, something like that. Thank you, Michael. No, I mean the 1970s, boobs were everywhere. Oh yeah, they were just out. Just people just walking around with their tits out. Yeah, that was before PG-13 too. So PG-13 brought on a lot that people had to, start slivering a bit more. But the message of the movie is, again, while being hazy and a bit 80s, if you're okay with Back to the Future, and let's get right to the point here. What the fuck is Doc doing with Marty? How did they start hanging out? Because that relationship makes no sense. In today's logic, those two should not be together. And you're okay. You let that go. All right, so let that go. Here, it's a girl who's slightly above high school age falling in love with a high school age kid. Blah. Oh, the wacky 80s. I got 5 Blu-rays today in the post. One of them used, and there seemed to be not one but 2 instances of disc rot and a scratch. Ugh. Disc rot. That was my nickname in high school. So those of you who kept track saw me halfway get through the marathon. And so what I had to rewrite what the rules were, and I'm going to reassemble my 24-hour movie marathon, and hopefully I might try to do it again this weekend. I don't know why I'm trying to do anything in May, because 31 and 31 has been quite ridiculous. Just watched Lethal Weapon and the Bourne movies full speed and dizzy. The editing polish won't be nearly as shiny on the action 31 on 31. That's something I can definitely tell you with 2.5 weeks to go. Marty and Doc's partnership was respectful, nothing more. I know, but how did they meet? How did they become friends? Hello, Skulder, my partner in arms, my brother in arms. We got to get you a Jimmy Jam for the computer there. Skulder was missing for like half of the game before, and I just kept going. Doc was a professor at school. Marty caused trouble skateboarding and had to work off his detention time helping the science teacher. Is that a fact? Wait, is that real? Where do you have this information, Lindsey? Doc was a professor at school. Marty caused trouble skateboarding and had to work off his detention. Detention time helping the science teacher. That actually fits if that's what it is. Is that really what it is? Oh, there was a Back to the Future reunion. They were lovers. No, I'm not trying to imply that. I'm just saying if you made that movie today, that you people would be like, why is there a teenage boy with a middle-aged man? That's You just know. They never revealed any backstory, I think. It's pretty good headcanon, though, Lindsey. That actually fits. But I thought when he went to school, he was like, because they went back in time to the school and he wasn't. I'm going to have to rewatch Back to the Future to get everything figured out. Okay, so there's certain things I have to get covered in the try on the 24-hour movie marathon. Some of you watched half here and half on Twitch, but I got a bad case of hiccups, which fucked my scar up, which turned out to be something where I had to tap out due to hiccups. My scar really, really hurt. So what I had gone through was Blood Simple, which is a debut film from the Coen brothers. So I'm going to have to get another debut film. I did Major League, which had a character named Charlie, so I have to get that done again. Oscar-winning performance, that was Whiplash. The recommended was the one that Vengeance Is Mine. That was suggested by Glenn. I think I'm missing one or two. Oh, disaster film, that was Armageddon. I'd started watching that. All right, so I basically have to redo everything. So 170 minutes is Scarface. That stays because I didn't watch that movie, so that will stick. Bound was a good debut. Holy fuck. That's a really good choice. Good job, Sasha. So I'm going to take just one of the guys and call that recommended here. Most movies have 20 to 30-year-olds playing teenagers. So I'm still gonna do the Star Wars sequel trilogy as the bonus. See, just one of the guys I could actually put in nostalgia too, because I technically haven't seen that in a long time. Man, that can bounce back and forth between two categories technically. Oscar-winning performance, that's frustrating because fucking Whiplash was good. Trying to keep the pace going a certain way. I had a couple of dips the last time. I want to control this a bit better. Oscar-winning performance, and I'd like to have them be movies that I own. So that's a bit of a stickler. Shit. I'm gonna keep M because M was my, because I don't have any other silent films in my house. I have The Lodger, which I watched 2 years ago, last year, and I have the Mel Brooks silent movie. So I'm gonna keep M. I'm gonna keep that 12 Angry Men. I don't. Oh no, I do have that. Namesake. I'm trying to think of a movie. Or my namesake. Character's named Charles. Charlie Bucket. Oh, Christmas Crunch Berries. There's a what? There's got to be Daddy Daycare. Twilight Saga Part 2? What the fuck? See if he has 12 Angry Men in a binder. Charles Bronson. What's up, Beardy? Yeah, have a shast on me. Happy birthday. Charles Foster Kane. I don't know if I want to. Xanadu. I don't know if I want to take that on. Throw that in the middle of a 24-hour trek. Wow. For some reason, I thought there were a lot of Charleses in movies. And there really aren't. What the fuck? Charles Robinson. Oh, that's from The World Is Not Enough. Holy fuck. Why are the pickings so slim? It's a fucking Charles. It's like the fourth name down after like John and Mike. How the fuck? Top 10. No, not famous people named Charles. Fictional Charles crossword clue. Charlie what? Charlie, yeah. Charlie Bucket. Am I going to have to watch fucking Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? Charles Xavier. Oh, Charles Xavier. I can watch Logan. I haven't watched that since it's out. Logan. Namesake. Oh wait, you guys were Charles Lee Ray. Yeah, probably could have went with that. Bronson. No, the character's got to be named Charles. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Citizen Kane, watch it at least once a year. I mean, I would have if I had to. Bronson was not Winning Refn's debut. That was Pusher, which I love, my favorite trilogy. I think not a weak moment in there. Bronson was his English language film, though. Charlie Bartlett. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Logan's great, but depressing as hell. I don't think it's depressing. It moves nicely. I'm more worried about where it's going to be buried in a 24-hour marathon. All right, so I have Scarface, Bound, M, Logan, just one of the guys. What I'm missing? Nostalgia. So I technically have to replace nostalgia then. Something that I haven't seen since I was young. That would have been The Gate if I didn't recently rewatch it with Dennis a couple of years ago. The fuck do I have that I haven't seen since I was young? We'll have to circle around to that. Oscar-winning performance. All right, this is where I go back to Mr. Google. Amadeus, Green Book, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Yankee Doodle Dandy, don't have it. I don't have Mystic River either. That's kind of a bad job on my network. Christoph Waltz, one for Inglourious Bastards. I think I have it. De Niro, The Godfather 2. Rami Malek, Bohemian Rhapsody. J.K. Simmons, Whiplash. I already did that. Stupid. DiCaprio for The Revenant, of all DiCaprio movies. Heath Ledger, The Dark Knight. See, I don't know if I could watch The Dark Knight and not watch the other two around him. I'd be watching two trilogies. All right, so I'm going to put Inglourious Bastards for Oscar winner. Inglourious. Okay, so now a disaster film. You didn't just say you've not seen No. I've seen Scarface. It's my choice for 170 minutes. If I had to pick one for nostalgia, it'd probably be Mad World. Watched it all the time as a kid, but never as an adult. I actually just watched that recently. Watch my recent video called "There Are No Bad Words." It's just 1 minute, and I have a feeling you'll approve. Oh, sure. If the title says anything, I have a funny feeling I'll enjoy it too. So disaster movies, because I can't redo Armageddon. What do we got for disaster movies? I'm okay, Dale. How are you? Deep Impact, I do not own. Trying to think. Actually, come to think of it, I don't have very many disaster movies. I don't think, at least. Geely's a disaster. How about 2012? 2012, I do not have. Geely's. Oh, by that logic, then you could really open the door. There's a whole bunch of shit I can watch. If Geely counts as a disaster. Earthquake, I don't own. It's going to be a rough category. Oh, fuck. You know what I have? I have the airport set. I think that's it for disaster movies. I think I only have the airport little box set. Sharknado. Ooh. San Andreas, the Full Monty. Pretty disastrous for me. Hated it. Wow. Day After Tomorrow, I don't think I have that. I don't know what it is about that genre that I just don't stick to it. Yeah, I'm trying to think of newer. Here we go. Back to the Google machine. Godzilla counts as a disaster movie? Crawl? Oh, I have Shin Godzilla, if that counts. I have that. Deep Blue Sea 2. What the fuck? Flight, I have. 9/11. That's a disaster on so many different fronts. Daylight with Stallone. Do I have Titanic? I do have Titanic. Airplane Mode. That, yeah, yep. The Happening. Never seen it. Poseidon Adventure. What do you think of the new Scarface remake announcement? They announce a lot of stuff and things kind of fade. Let me see a trailer and then I'll react. So much stuff gets brought up just for the sake of ooh, and then we talk about it, and then these things fall apart. Like New Mutants. I don't think there's in a movie because that shit keeps getting. Natural disasters and end of days are two separate types of film. Evil Dead. That's not a disaster movie. Stop it. Yeah, I don't know what to do for fucking disaster. World Trade Center, I don't have that. It might have to be one of the airport movies because that I have. I have the airport set. So, whatever the fuck, I guess airport. What's the one when it goes on the water? Airport 77? 75? So that we'll get back to. Nostalgia. I if you need a disaster, watch a good day. Not twice in 1 week, sir. Never. Knowing. I don't have Knowing. I'm going to have to swap. Just one of the guys is going to have to be Nostalgia because I haven't seen that in a very long time. Airport 75 is the best. Which one is that? The Fool is a good disaster movie. I'm not even familiar with that movie. Oh, the last one with Chuck Heston. So is that the space one or the water? There's one where they go to space, right? Space, water. There's one where plane crashes in water. There's one where plane crashes in space. Yeah, I don't have any of these. I really should have. I think Earthquake came out a while ago and Shout came. Oh. War of the Worlds comes out in 4K in a week or two, doesn't it? Yes, I have War of the Worlds on regular Blu-ray. There's that. That might fit. Haha. Pompeii. Neil Breen for disasters. Yeah. All right. So that that looks like it's going to do it. I'll get these figured out with times and what needs to be added. Because a bunch of these are over 2 hours, so it might be 12 again. A bunch of these are longer than 2 hours. I mean, Scarface is 170, and Glorious Bastards I know is quite long, 230 plus. Those Star Wars movies are all 2 and change. Night to Remember. If I end up picking Titanic for disaster, that's 3 and change right there. Showgirls, that's a disaster. It's a nice little reason to keep me awake, somewhere in the middle there. Yeah, so that'll probably do it here. Thanks again, Mike. I don't know how you prefer it, because on the letter it's one thing, and on the email. It's another. But thank you. This will be part of semi-immediate content. Where I'll be watching it. I'll ask Dice. Next time I talk to Dice, I'll ask her thoughts on that movie, and then we'll get to the bottom of that. You can revisit The Gate. Yeah, I've been thinking about going to one of those movies, The Gate, Chopping Mall, something that. Oh, I was going to do Monster Squad the first time, so maybe I'll just do it again, like I did it the first time. But yeah. So to everybody else, you summoned. Dice, are you familiar with this movie? Oh, the delay is just dog shit. So, a patron sent me this movie, was inspired to send this movie thanks to the fact that I was interviewing you, and they said that this reminded them of, or this movie, our interview reminded them of this movie. So, not a bit. Yeah, it's a woman that works for a newspaper that ends up posing as a boy in high school to get this, story. And she ends up falling in love with one of the students. Which 80s. Watch Capone. I'm trying not to uncle this one. Snowpiercer. Yeah, that might go. All right, so that's it, guys. Be sure to subscribe. Intriguing. I shall have to look at it then. Yeah. I'll let you know more about it. It's an interesting situation. Just One of the Guys is the name of the movie. But yeah, be sure to subscribe to the Twitch. Soul Man, yeah, I bring it up every time I talk about the final chapter, because the director of Friday the 13th 2 and 3 decided to do Soul Man instead of doing Friday 4. What I miss? Oh, you missed this coming in the mail, Glenn. And we picked some stuff for my second go round on the marathon. So debut film, I keep hitting this. Debut film will now be bound because it was Blood Simple last time. Oscar winner will now be Inglourious Bastards because it was Whiplash. Namesake will now be Logan because it was Major League. Disaster movie, I'm going to have to pick through one of the airports. And or maybe just make it Titanic. And Scarface is still 170 minutes. And yeah. So no problems with her being in the boys' locker room. Yeah, no reason to apologize. Yeah, she avoided that though, didn't she? Didn't she like say she had like a problem? And that, yeah, like like one of the problems was in school, a basketball, they played basketball and it was shirts versus skins, and she was like, I don't feel good. I'm gonna have fun watching this. Thank you. Again, if you're gonna send me stuff right now, gift cards to food places, but it's greatly appreciated. I'll definitely watch it, and it'll definitely be content. And we'll see you soon. Again, the Twitch is not up there, but it's the same name, WILIscredia on Twitch. You get to watch me play shit, really shit over there. I know there's a few girl pretends to be a guy movies out there. Ironically, I haven't seen hardly any of them. Yeah. I think William Zabka is a bully in that. Oh yeah, the 80s bully. Looking forward to my Korean film list. Have I watched Cold Fish by any chance? No. Now, is Tag Korean? Because I gotta redo my list, because if Tag is Korean, then I've seen 11. I need to redo my list and call it the first 11, or just leave off the last one that I watched. I thought Tag was Japanese. It's racist. That's countryist. Nationalist. Japanese, I think. Yeah, see, I thought that too. What's the plot for the movie Drive? He's a driver. He gets you to places in 5 minutes. Yeah. So Twitch, I'll do mostly play along shit. It is Japanese. Thank you. Okay. Crisis averted. We might get into Resident Evil 2 on this channel relatively soon. And over on Twitch, I'm trying to do a bit more those weird social videos where it's girl dates 15 guys in 10 seconds. And just to hear the vapid shallowness is so gorgeous. It's priceless. Maybe that'll be coming up soon. But a little busy this month. Strangely enough, I got a lot of shit on the plate. So until next time, I've been CP. Oh, thanks everybody in the chat. Jacob, Dice, Trini, Glenn, Dale, Teza, Fourth Jordan, Kubrick, Roger, James, Scalder I saw in there, Cody when he was in here, Jacob, obviously I keep saying that, Eubard, and Dennis for the cleanup. So we'll see you guys next time.